Alrighty. Alright, so before I start, I always ask all my guests, is there anything off limits?
Nah, hell no.
Alright,
Gucci.
we're gonna get to it then. It's your boy Cody Mack here. What's the word? I am chilling with a special guest, the boy Jay out of New York Prince.
Yes, sir.
What's going on with your boss?
Nothing really, just, Chicago, cooling.
Okay. How's Chicago treating you so far?
Good, I was telling the team this. Every time I come to Chicago, it's nothing but love. My first time in Chicago was probably 2017, and then I went again on tour, and then I'm here again, and my show is sold out, so Chicago be showing me nothing but love.
Okay. Alright. Well, shit, Chicago, we show love to people we like, and I want to say I got up on you not a few years ago, I want to say in these last 9 months. My homegirl, Ariel, Love Jones, I got to shout out because she definitely put us on you. She love your music, she's a huge fan of yours. So after listening to your music, I could see why Chicago show you love. You got it, God. You got that shit.
Thank you, bro.
So you've been rapping for a while, you know what I'm saying? Some might know you, many might know you from the rap game. What got you into music, bro?
At a young age, I just wanted to get something done. I felt like too many people live their lives to do nothing.
Right.
And I didn't want to go out like that. I feel like, because it seemed like everybody wants to be wealthy, everybody wants to be rich, and when you're not rich, this shit seems impossible. Like, you could be rich, but how do you get rich? And for me, I just wanted to be wealthy at a young age. Like, that was just my main goal. It was weird, like, because little kids want that, but there's a certain age you hit where you realize it's not going to happen, and you just focus on the real world, I guess. But that was never for me. Like, I just really wanted to make an impact and just go out with a bang, like, you feel me? And then around the age of 12, I just started writing. I used to just write little stories, poetry here and then I just started rapping. And then age 14, I went on a TV show. And then from there, from like age 14 to like 17, 18, there was like a little quiet gap, not really going on, just me doing me. And then last year, that's when I got back on track, started making more music, really like applying pressure, putting in work, working hard, applying myself, and then that's when shit started to take off and go to the next level.
Nah, I see you on another level. You doing millions and millions of views. I want to scale back for you say you was 14 and you got on the show. Is that one of them questions like so far? Like, are you tired of like answering those questions like, why are you doing the rap game, stuff like that?
I'm real true. I'm very tired of that. But
we transparent here.
I ain't even mad though because it's like people want to know. Like it is old to me, but it's new to the next person. So that's why I don't trip. Like everybody want to know. Like it's as much as I'm trying to like uplift myself and elevate from that. It's a part of my history. So it's anywhere I go, it's a part of me. I did it, So I expect people to ask, I guess. I'll be a little like, but fuck it, I'll answer. I'm not gonna be a dick about it, cause I see there's other kids that were on a TV show and they get mad about it. But it's like, that's their problem.
Were you on the season with Nia K?
Yeah, facts. That's family.
Yeah, that's little sus, man. Shout out to Nia K.
Facts.
Like, what's your relationship?
I haven't really spoken to. They show me love now, cause it's like when we all got off that TV show, it's kind of like we show love to each other from a distance.
Right.
Cause we from different cities, so we just watch what each other's doing. Like I watch what she's doing, she watch what I'm doing. We salute each other, and then it's like it's sad. There's the sad thing about it. When you get off a TV show, you either uplift and elevate and do something big, or you just die down. You feel me? And there's certain people that like, kind of like, didn't really know how to capitalize off of. You feel me? And like I said, I feel like it's not impossible because I was able to do that shit 3 years later. So if I could do it 3 years later, somebody else on the show could do it 5 years later and be the hottest thing, But we show love from a distance. We're family,
Yeah, that's one thing I was gonna ask about. Often next time I talk to Nia, I was gonna ask her about this too. Like, do artists feel like going on those type of TV shows, does it kind of hold back your career?
That's another thing. I mean, a majority of the artists it does. They know you as a television artist. Like people put you in that category. Like he's an artist from a television show.
Right.
So it's rare that you really make it out of that like category. There's only like a select few people to do that. So I mean, for me, I mean it's kind of dope, but I don't know. That should be hard though. Like it's hard. Like Jennifer Hudson did it on American Idol, but that was pretty much it. Nobody else would be elevating their career after that.
That's true. I know. You can let me know if you can speak on this or not. Like Jermaine Dupri, like was it just a TV show for him, or was he really like helping y'all and guiding y'all throughout y'all career?
I mean, I could speak on myself.
Okay.
I would say he never was really direct with, like he never pulled me to the side and say, yo, after the TV show, do this, do that, and you could get here. It was just on some like, I can't explain it. He prepped us through the experience of the show. He never really directly gave me like advice, only on camera, I guess, for the TV show. But then I could say that he would DM me every now and then, and he'll tell me certain shit like, oh, I believe in you, this, that, and the third. I see something in you. So for me, I could say he definitely, I mean, he showed love. As far as me, like, getting out there, making the work, doing the footwork, like, that's something I had to decide on my own. I had to learn and do that on my own, I guess. I could definitely say.
Okay. So moving forward, like you said, you took a hiatus and you wasn't making music. Like, you a young kid, you know what I'm saying? You've been going crazy. You just did the TV show. I seen a video when you battle rap and you killed somebody as a youngin'. So it's like you hungry, you hard, you ready for it. Like, why take a hiatus?
Everything just started slowly to die. Like everything started slowly dying out for me. Like my clout, and then I love smoking OD. I was just smoking, drinking, and when you get addicted to that, that kind of like takes a toll, and you start like it affects you differently. Like for me, I could say like, and I'd be in the crib all day doing nothing. Like I wasn't even allowed to leave the crib for real. Like on some shit. Like that's what kind of made it worse. Cause it's like now I'm stuck in the crib. So what am I gonna do?
Right. What's
around me? I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna drink. Like, let's do that. And then eventually that just brought me down, my ego down. I'll just be in the crib, just like mentally just drained, like not doing nothing. And it got to the point where I stopped making music. I was getting into trouble. Got kicked out the crib a couple times. Then the last time I got kicked out the crib for the final time, everything just wasn't looking right. Like, and this was like within like a month and a half gap. I was also failing school, doing horrible. Like, I wasn't even looking like I was about to graduate. I was about to drop out. And then, I mean, I spoke to myself, put myself to the side mentally, gave myself a little pep talk, said, you know what, let me try to do it one more time. Because music was my main priority. From the age of like 12 to like now, music used to be my main priority. I wake up, it's music. Go to sleep, it's music. Like, so that's the point. Around that time, music wasn't even the main thing in my head. Like, I was about to do construction. I was talking to my pops like, yo, I'm gonna join the union when I finish school. I'm gonna get my papers. I'm gonna do construction. And then I got kicked out the crib. And then I just sat down. And I'm like, you know what? Let me try one more time. I don't have anything. What can I lose? Let me just try one more time. And then everything just took off.
So what made you be like, yo, fuck it, I'm coming back? And when you came back, you came back.
My mom definitely, like, cause when we had the little fallout, and one thing about like parents, they're very like aggressive when it comes to their child. Like, you make them feel away, they're gonna voice their opinion.
Right.
But she did it to like, she was angry, so like she was just trying to like, I don't know how to say this, cause it's like, she just, I know she didn't mean this, cause she was mad, but like, she told me like, she just made it seem like she didn't want me to win. You know, she used to manage me and stuff like that. So after we had fallout, she was just mad at me. She didn't really want me to win. and I know she ain't mean that, but like she went out her way to do certain things, and like I said, like mentally, I ain't had nothing. Like I saw other artists coming out in my city, and I wasn't really like impressed, and I felt like if they could do it, and if they could take off the way I want to take off, why, like I could do it too, you know? So I just put everything together, like, all right, I'm fuck it, let me just do it, let me try, like let me just sit back, let me really try, and then I everything took off after that. It was over with. It couldn't really say nothing to me after that.
What was that first track that you dropped or you recorded, or you be like, yo, I'm back and it's gonna be crazy?
Company, I guess.
Okay.
Company Part 1, and then I just kept picking up after that. Then I dropped Blame on Me. I thought that was gonna be the record to take off. I was like, nah, this the record, this the hit. And then we dropped Need Me right after Blame on Me, and it was out of here. Like Need Me I was like, damn. But Company definitely started it off.
Okay. And you just like, I'm back, I'm here.
Uh-huh.
So what made yourself, now, New York, right? New York is the birth of hip hop. You know, I love New York. Man, I visited the Bronx, like when I was out there, like, so I'm hip hop. You know what I mean? I'm a hip hop guy. So when you say you the king or prince of certain shit, like people take offense to that. Cause Lil TJay called himself the Prince of New York too, don't he?
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up. Cause you're the first one to like bring TJ, like, cause I guess I never got to clarify this, but the Prince of New York was never my name. That was my Instagram name. That's how funny it is. My name, I want people to call me J.I.
Right.
That's when you look at me, you listen to my music, I want you to affiliate that with J.I.
Right.
So when I went on a TV show, like we're filming the first episode. The first episode, I'm on a hit list, and the Prince of New York comes across the screen. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's not my name. Like, but then I was like, you know what? I'll just run with it. When I get off the TV show, I'll break out that name. Like, you know. But then I didn't. Like everywhere I went, the Prince of New York, this, that, and the third, people were calling me that. Like, but I was calling myself that in like 2014, 2015. Like nobody was calling himself that before. And then when Lil TJay started calling himself that, I mean, he ran with it too. I'm not. A lot of people try to like make the comparisons, and then people will see my name and then try to come at me like, who the fuck is J.I.? He's not the person. I'm like, I don't really care, my nigga. Like, I'm going by J.I. With the whole little Prince of New York thing, I let the fans decide. Like, I don't, you feel me? TJ, he want to run with that. Here's the baton, my nigga. Like, and shout out to TJ. That's my dog. We got something coming soon. About to shake the streets. I'm not gonna lie, this shit hard. But the Prince of New York thing, King of New York thing. I personally think that shit corny. New York is the only city where it's I'm the king, I'm the prince. California not doing that. Chicago not doing that. Atlanta not doing that. So why the fuck New York doing that? That shit corny to me. I hate it. Like, I'm the prince, I'm the king. Why the fuck y'all arguing? Why, we can't all be kings? Like, that's and right. It's like, what's a king to a god? Let's really talk about it.
Hey, I'm moving God like in spirit, so I feel you on that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah. We're not. Shout out to everybody with that, but like, I don't really want to be affiliated with the whole royalty shit. I'm good on that, to be honest.
You're a young God. I see that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
See that. Having this conversation, man. The energy I'm getting from you, you know. I love it, man. I love it when I see young artists, young brothers, you know what I mean, just how they move, you know what I mean, how they express themselves on this, like how you can articulate. So I think that's real dope.
Right, thank you.
And we speaking about articulation and just being able to express yourself in music, the New York sound. So I wouldn't be myself if I asked these questions. These are questions that we talk about in the barbershop, people talk about. So the New York sound has shifted. So we just got done talking about you and TJ, but it's like you, TJ, A Boogie, like y'all, that sound is like that's the it sound in New York. And now then you got like the drill sound with Pop Smoke and them, and you know, Chicago, we started the drill.
Yeah, of course.
Are y'all getting any flack from like the older heads that we were probably referencing earlier? Like, yo, like New York is bars, you know what I'm saying? Like, are y'all getting any flack from that?
I mean, not really. I feel like as far as like, you mean like negative responses?
Yeah, like y'all running around here singing and.
Nah, because for me, like, people, if you know me, you know my history. Like, people know I came from the TV show. So I feel like that's kind of what separated me from everybody, because it's like, the people who don't know me could say that, like, all he does is sing. But then if you really, like, there's mad people that know about me, And all you gotta do is do your research. I'm rap battling people. I'm spitting bars. Like, I was on Hot 97. I was freestyling. But for that, I'm gonna set the tone. I definitely plan on, I want to go to Flex and just drop like a calm 10-minute freestyle just to shit on people. Because I feel like that's another thing. I feel like an artist like me who does that, I would want to show people I can rap. Because I feel like I can rap. Like, if you can't rap, don't try to rap. You know, you have certain artists that go on these platforms, they try to freestyle. They get bashed, but they're not freestylers. They're not freestylers, you feel me? I feel like bar for bar, I mean, you either got it or you don't. And it's a different generation.
Right.
That's not really what everybody wants to listen to nowadays, you feel me? Like, that's not what gets people moving. So it's like, but for somebody like me being from New York, I mean, I could do that. I'm gonna do it just if people really feel that way.
Now, I mean, at the end of the day, by me being in music and me being like, I want to say probably the dopest ear in the city of Chicago, like I feel like my ear discovered some of the generational talent, you know what I mean, that just came out of this last wave. So when I first heard your music, I'm like, man, Shorty got it. You know what I mean? I want to hear more. And like, Shorty got it. So whatever you doing, keep doing it, brother. You know what I mean? The kids love it. You make music for the women. When I'm riding with my chick, I can, you know what I'm saying, I can throw on some little J.I.
Yeah.
It's sliding right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's all it's about, man, selling records and, you know, man, doing your thing. So I want to commend you on that.
Thank you, for real.
So, gotta touch on this, bro. Gotta touch on this. The situation, this is fan question. This is the situation with security throw an old girl off stage like that. He like one hander and throw it off stage. Like, when you saw it, like, what was going through your mind? Like, take us through that situation. Like,
what city was that? That was it wasn't San Francisco. It was a California city. It was I think it was either San Diego or Santa Ana.
okay.
I'm on stage, and Shorty, the girl that got on stage, she was hyped the whole show.
Right.
She was showing mad energy, and then my man's Apollo, he opens up on the tour with us. He's on tour with us. Apparently he had got her on stage prior to me getting on stage, and she was already wilding out. That's what he had told me when I got off stage. So I was like, I didn't peep, but then when, like I said, the whole show she's showing mad energy, singing the lyrics, wilding, talking to me. She said something. She even like she started screaming when I was talking. She said something like she got the crowd amped up. So during the last song, right, I literally see somebody behind her trying to help her get on stage. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, all right, what's going on? Like, what? All right, cool. And then she get on stage, and I see her like, whatever she started doing, dancing. So I back up. I'm looking at her. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Like, I'm gonna let you do you. I'm gonna come see me point at her. And I just put my head down. I'm like, damn, like, it's over with. Like, any second now, she gonna get dragged off stage. And then I remember looking to my left, and I just see Vic, reach his hand out and just drag her. Like, and then she got kicked out the show too afterwards. I felt bad, but fuck it. You know, it was Santa Ana. It was definitely Santa Ana. That was the second show. It was Santa Ana.
Okay. That was crazy to watch, bro.
Yeah.
Is a lot of stuff like that be happening at your shows a lot?
That was the first time somebody got like dragged by security. Earlier in the tour, that like 2 fights broke out. Boston and I think Philly.
Okay.
Like, they was just wilding, like fighting. I don't know why that happened, but yeah.
See, they be getting rowdy on the East Coast, I see, huh?
Hey, they be bugging.
They be going crazy.
I'm gonna see what happens at this show. You'll probably shoot at the show and shit.
Nah, don't split that energy in Chicago, man.
Bad.
Don't do that to us, man. Don't do that to us, God. Please don't, man. But nah, we gonna pray for your show be good. Reggie's a good place, though. I like Reggie's. I like that club. You gonna like a nice energy, nice. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice spot. You gonna like Reggie's. Yeah, some of the best performed at Reggie. So yeah,
Litty. That should be lit.
Yeah. So, what is a moment in your career when you was like shocked when you met somebody? Like a shocking moment. Like who was that artist? Let me rephrase the question. Who was that artist that you met and you was like, damn, I just met this person?
Recently, Cardi B.
Okay.
That was hard, cause like it wasn't on some shit where it's like you see her, hi Cardi, I could take a photo. It was on some shit where it's like she knew who I was, showed me love. that was shocking because it was just like I wasn't even expecting to meet her. Like I remember just like walking to the table because the people at my label, I had just signed a deal with Interscope, so the vice president, facts, the vice president, excuse me, I believe that's what he is. He flew out to New York and we had a dinner. He had told me to go to the back of the restaurant. So I'm walking towards the table. The nigga facing me had iced out. All I see is like somebody facing me, a male. I see a girl at the table with her back turned, but I didn't really think much of the girl. And then I see like a security guard behind them and shit. So I figured they were important or something. So my manager was already back there talking to them. So then I get to the table. Dude get up, the one that was facing me, he dapped me. I was like, yo, what's good, Jay? I just stand up there. I'm like, what's good? And then I looked to my left to reach out to the girl to be polite, and then it was Cardi. And then she just like, she smiling, she shake my hand. But I mean, she into my music. She showed me mad love. We went to the studio. She was just, for me, we was chopping it up. You know, she good people for real.
Wait, so you and Cardi got some shit in the studio?
Nah. It was, you feel me? No comment. No record, not yet.
Nah, I got you.
But she dope as fuck, for real. Shout out to Cardi B. I feel like somebody in her position, she ain't have to do that. She huge. Like, for me, I feel like people in that position, they keep their opinions to themselves sometimes, most of the time. And, you know, a lot of people get a little bit of clout, they don't know how to act. She's very humble and genuine, you feel me? And I respect that.
Yeah, Cardi is. I've met her a few times. She got video drops with us. Just kicked it with her. She a good soul. I like Cardi. She's a great soul, actually.
Yeah.
Man, brother. I don't feel like this is gonna be our last conversation.
Of course not.
I feel we're gonna have way more conversation, especially when I pop out to New York. I'm gonna make New York my second home in 2020. 5 years. I always ask everybody I interview for the first time. I ask them this question: in 5 years, what does that look like for you?
First off, alive. You feel me? Definitely alive. I want to be alive and living, more wealthy, more happy, and different mindset, positive mindset, stronger work ethic. I don't really care about if I'm on top, if I'm not. I just want to make sure what I'm doing is bigger than what I'm doing. It's just, I feel like it's gonna be, because my mind, the way I push myself, I just push myself to be great. So I'm not really concerned about that, but just mentally, I just hope I'm in a way better, happier state of mind. How old? I'm 18. I don't know. I might fuck around, have a kid. I don't know. Anything, you know. Positive life, definitely. That's the main thing. 5 years from now, I want to be living a positive life, happy life.
Okay. All right, so this question just popped in my head, and then we can leave on this note. By you being from Brooklyn, right? Three Brooklyn artists I think was buzzing, that kind of paved the way. When I say New York, get to New York to get back to New York, because just be honest, it's been a while that New York didn't have it. Atlanta, everything was shaking, was coming from the A. But I feel like New York is really, they putting the pressure, they applying pressure right now. I want to say Tekashi 6ix9ine, Bobby Smurda, and Young M.A. Have any of those three artists played some type of influence on your career?
Can I replace Young M.A. with A Boogie? Okay,
Okay.
let me tell you why. Young M.A. and A Boogie came out at the same time. I remember 2016, that's when he was first coming out. The thing is, A Boogie just kept dropping music. And I feel like with him, when you hear an artist singing from New York, they're not going to compare that nigga to Young M.A. They're going to say he's trying to sound like A Boogie. I get it all the time. This nigga Jay, I trying to sound like A Boogie, this, down, the third. And it's just how I talk. You feel me? I don't get in the booth and try to sing like, it's just how I talk. But I definitely feel like A Boogie definitely paved the way, just because of the whole sound, singing and shit like that. But Young M.A. definitely had an influence on me, because I'm going to be real with you, I don't feel like no female can rap like her. If you could probably, maybe you got somebody who you think could, but bar for bar, if you genuinely, you feel like a female could go toe to toe with Young M.A. bar for bar. There's some nice ass females too. I'll be real with you.
Nice ass.
But like, I'm bar for bar. I don't care about your flow, how quick you can rap bar for bar.
I'm from Chicago, so might be a bias on this one, but the Young and Dreezy go crazy.
Nah, she hard. Dreezy hard. But
yeah, Dreezy.
But definitely you feel me? Young M.A. I definitely looked up to Young M.A. 6ix9ine took the wrong way, took the wrong route. You feel me? He was doing his thing, but you know, you can't really talk too much in the streets. So
Yeah, I feel like people don't even want to mention his name anymore.
nah, but shout out to them. Shout out to them. Facts.
Free Smurda, man. Well,
Free
he coming
Smurda.
home, right?
Couple months. He gonna be home. He probably gonna be on the drill wave. Feel me? But shout out to Bobby Smurda, Free Rowdy, Free Bobby. They coming home real soon. Let's go. That shit gonna be lit. Brooklyn.
All right.